Today's D-Day, today's game day, today's like the last training session before tomorrow's big match.
We begin with a major weather event wreaking havoc across our state as relentless rain pours onto already saturated ground, sparking major flooding. We're going to take you to pictures coming into our newsroom right now of Camden in the city's southwest. The Nepean River is rising rapidly.
Everybody, we're out on the Morley project today. We're getting so close. We've actually moved in over the weekend. It's taken us 4 days to move in, and this rain has been a nightmare. As everybody would understand in Camden, Camden's actually underwater and flooded at the moment. We've had a lot of hiccups here on site. As you can see, the plants haven't been able to go in, the pool hasn't been able to get finished, landscaping's not complete. We've got furniture coming in the rain, so it's all fun and games here. It's all okay though, we will get through it. Unfortunately, the tent that we got over the pool fell in on Friday and the pool started filling up with water. We've got a pump in there at the moment. We're trying to get the grout and everything dried in the pool, so we're trying to keep that covered. As you can see, there's a nice big marquee over it. We've also got all our plants that are still got to go in. There's little bits and pieces of painting that needs to be finished. Sheer curtains are going in, all those fun bits and pieces. Rain is one of those things that builders have really struggled with this year. We've had more rain in the last couple of days than what you'd get nearly all year. People just got to remember these builders are trying their best to try and get through everything and keep the jobs moving for everybody, but unfortunately, Mother Nature has another thing in store for us this year, and I think there's only been about 20 to 30 days of beautiful sunshine sort of since we started. So it's just one of those things that everybody's tackling at the moment. We had COVID last year, now it's rain this year. Everyone is just trying to push through all the jobs and do their best they can, but don't be upset if there's rain on your job. The builders are trying their best to get through for you. As you can see, there's certain things that can still happen when it's raining. Inside work can progress, but outside unfortunately comes to a halt, and that's experienced by everybody that's building a home at the moment. So don't stress, your house will get done. It's one of those things that we all just got to work through as a team. Keep in mind, we're going to get this all finished soon. Hopefully the rain's going to stop by the end of the week so we can get all the plants in and get this backyard looking amazing. We're putting on the finishing touches on the pizza oven. We actually decided to go, we originally had a concrete bench top. We've actually decided to do crazy pave, which will actually tie in really nice with our little fire pit that we have going on over there as well. We've also got this beautiful pool area, which we've also got our balustrades getting installed this week. Fingers crossed if the rain holds off. But the idea for this space is in this area here, this is the pizza making area. We're gonna have beautiful couches, fire pit going, television over on the wall. It's gonna be the ultimate entertaining space, and we cannot wait to host Christmas here and Boxing Day. I think we're gonna have some really cool pizza cooking up. So once again, if anybody has any recipes to send through for pizzas, please send them through because we have no idea what we're doing. We've got to learn. So as you can see, there's a lot happening here on the inside today. We've got all the finishing touches. We've got the furniture coming in. We've got the painters at the back finishing the painting on the inside. The internal brick wards are getting cleaned at the moment. They actually have to clean each brick individually to try and get some of the concrete off because we don't want to affect the colour of the mortar. So that was something that we didn't think about when we were building, is trying to protect them a little bit more. We've got electrical going to be getting fitted off and finishing off. We've also got our fireplace all sorted, the Venetian plasters all done. Wallpapering is going to be continuing on, which is so exciting to see that all final bits and pieces come together. So yeah, there's lots of things happening. We've also got a big to-do list here over. We've got the bathroom fit offs going to be finishing off, all our towel rails, hand towel holders. That's another thing to really consider, is placement of your towel holder, your handrail and all that. We're just trying to push through to the end now. It's really exciting. It gets hard at this stage for any owner when you can see the finish line so close and all you want to do is get in. But it's best to try and take your time, make sure it's all done perfect, get all the touch-ups done, all those little bits and pieces. And the one good thing actually with rain is with the amount of rain that we have like this, it's really good to just walk around your house and have a look and see if there are any like little tiny leaks or anything like that. We found one leak in this house, which has done really, really good. It's just a window. We just need to do a little bit more silicking. So we've got 24 hours to go. The clock is now ticking. We have to be ready for 9 AM tomorrow morning. We've got filming for Channel 9. We're actually getting featured on Dream Homes Revealed Season 2, and they arrive tomorrow. So we have a very tight deadline now to get finished. As you can see, there is trades everywhere. We've got landscapers, carpenters, aircon, electrical, a whole bunch of guys. We've also had cleaners in, everything. We're still trying to get staging furniture in place. So it is mayhem here at the moment, but we are gonna make the deadline, don't you worry. When we were designing the house, one of the main features was going to be around this amazing custom-made dining table we had made. When I was thinking about designing this with the guys at Style Up Kitchens, I really wanted it to go void to void edging, so it filled the whole space. We got this beautiful table made, and it all matches the joinery, the kitchen, the rest of the house, everything like that. So it's really nice. It took us a couple of weeks to actually design and get the final product finishing perfect, and it took about a week's worth of labour, because as you can see underneath, we've actually got Polytex Deckerwood base legs, which looks really, really nice. We actually had this done at our display home, and I loved it that much. I wanted to work it into the house somewhere, so we thought, why not the dining table area? So definitely something to always consider. Don't be afraid to ever think outside the box and get something custom made for your space. We needed this sun to be able to get our last 24 hours done at the Morley project. We are so excited. We have had about 6 days of rain. It has been crazy. Camden has flooded. We have had nightmares. There's been mud everywhere. So we are so glad to see the sun. We have finally getting the finishing touches, and the cleaning is about to start out here. Our garden beds are in, mulch is in, fake grass is in. Pool fence is just literally finished only 5 minutes ago. The boys are down cleaning the pool out. We're getting ready to fill that up. We've got the painting touch-ups happening on the outside. There is so much happening out here, and it is looking amazing. Our vision has been brought to life. You can see Jared in the background. Wave, Jared. Filling up, getting ready for the pool for the finishing cleaning. This space is looking amazing. We've got this beautiful bottle tree over here. Electrical has been here today, putting in a whole bunch of garden lights. This tree at night, oh my gosh, it looks amazing lit up. One thing to definitely consider is garden lighting. It's something that doesn't always get thought about too much during the build process, but you guys definitely need to consider garden lighting. A few spots here or there really lights up the backyard without us having to turn any down lights on, which looks amazing. We've also got the pizza oven is just being rendered, and it is looking spectacular. That space was something that we thought about during the build, and now you guys will get to see the finished product. It is looking really, really good. We were having debates this morning about whether we rendered the whole thing. We decided to keep the exposed brick down the bottom and just render the top. We've also put a crazy paving top bench on it, which matches the fireplace floor, which is looking good. But come through here and I'll show you down here. We've got our aluminium fencing, which has gone in yesterday, so this is looking really good. It's really nice having a bit of difference between just glass. Glass can be quite hard to keep clean. It just brings a nice aspect of that more industrial feel to the house. Our wood-fired pizza oven is finally done. It's looking amazing. Warren's just putting a little door over there so we can store some things underneath. We're gonna have all the wood stacked up underneath in this section here. The deck's in, furniture's sitting here ready to go in a spot. As you can see, we need to do a lot of cleaning, but that's what today is. All the gurneys are coming out and we're gonna be cleaning this place up. This week's been very stressful, as I'm sure you could all understand. This rain has really caused us a lot of headache. When it gets to the finishing part, it gets really, really stressful. As a client and as a builder, always have to try and keep calm and just work through all the problems. There's always going to be problems that come up towards the end, like little bits and pieces, paint touch-ups, all this type of thing. We've had an awesome team between all of our trades and suppliers, the Edgecliff staff and Nathan and Jared. Everyone's been working some really big hours to try and get here, and we're nearly there. And literally, we're just going to keep pushing now just to get finished for the day, and we're going to make it. At the beginning of the week, a lot of people didn't think we were. I've always had faith in our team that we were going to make it, and we will make it. We've got a few more hours of work ahead of us to do. It's going to be worth it tomorrow, that's for sure.
So obviously it's rained here in Camden for the last week or so. We've had so much water come down. As you can see, the site is smashed, but the boys have turned up every day. They've kept going, working in the rain, carrying things, putting tarps up, running pumps, emptying pools. It's been a challenging, tough, long week, wet week. We look like we should be able to get there. There's a lot of guys on site. The landscapers are virtually finishing up their last garden bed, and then the last thing will be to try and tidy up as best we can out the front and then put the grass down. So it looks like we're going to make it when it didn't look like that at the start of the week, and the boys have done amazing. I think this last month, I think we've all aged a little bit. It's taken a little bit out of us, but the guys don't complain. They turn up, they stay late, they sweep the streets, and they do an incredible job. We're lucky we got great family and great guys that work with us to help make it all possible.
Hey guys, back on site today. It's the last day before tomorrow's film day. All hands on deck. There's people everywhere. We're basically just putting plant tiles in, finishing touches on the side gates, plants to the front. So let's come and take a look. So here we are in the front yard. As you can see, this lovely amount of mud that leads up the side. The boys have been having a slip and slide day event on this one. They're just trying to finish off the plant. Come with me. We'll take you up the front entry stairs and we'll have a quick look. So we were lucky enough to get some Sir Walter buffalo, and as you can see, it is looking beautiful. So it's going to make this front yard really pop at the end of today. So come with me, we'll come up this way. So just behind me, we have our front entry stairs. So the electrician's just doing the lighting underneath these at the moment. Once he's finished, then we can pull everything off and give it a quick clean, ready for tomorrow's event. So we've got the retaining wall under here that's just been rendered today. As you can see, it's all tarped up, just in case that rain decides to come back through. At the front, we've got our massive grass tree. As you can see, it had to get craned into position, but it looks awesome in that spot, right in that cotton steel ring. And then, I don't know if you can see behind me just yet, but I'll step out the side and have a look at these stepping stones and how amazing they look. So we get these shipped down from Queensland. So as you can see, they're a 330 by 330 tile. Flip them over, only 20 mil thick. So instant impact, done. And away you go. Let's keep going through. So out in the backyard here, artificial turf down because we do have 3 dogs here with not very much sunlight in this backyard. As you can see, looks amazing. Yes, it is a little bit dirty, but it still needs to be prepped this afternoon. Bottle tree in the rear corner. So we actually fitted off the lights last night. I'll tell you what, that thing pops like you would not believe. Yeah, so the boys are just finishing off. Still got a lot of tidying up to do. Mulch detail, grass detail, clean everywhere. They're still fitting off the last amount of tiles on this side. Then they'll go back over here to infill that side. Then we'll just detail from the back to the front. And that's pretty much where we're at. Fingers crossed we'll get it all done tonight.
So we're coming up to our final few hours before we go to bed. The project's gone really, really well. We've had a lot of adversity along the way. It's been a long, tough, but project we've learned a lot on. So, you know, we threw ourselves into the deep end. So the project that took 12 months to design, approvals, and now, you know, when we stood here and we were watching it get dug out for the first time, it was a bit of anxiety for a little bit because you're like, whoa, what have we gotten ourselves into? But, you know, coming up now, the night before the big reveal, it's a proud moment seeing our team. It's just after 7 o'clock PM and, you know, I've still got 15 guys here on site cleaning, making things perfect because they're proud from their company's side of things, we're proud from our side, and it's just a really good team spirit, and we're all in it together and we all can't wait to hit that goal together. It's one thing to see something designed and, you know, have someone explain how it's going to look and feel, and, you know, seeing it come together is more than I'd thought. It's better than I thought. It's bigger than I thought. It's more expensive than I thought, but I love it.
So today's the last day of the Morley project. We've finally got to the finish line. It is so exciting. This has been a dream of ours for more than 12 months now that the three of us have been working on to achieve, and it's literally D-Day. There's been lots of chaos here today. We've had trades, suppliers, family, everybody here trying to help us do the last finishing touches. I'm sure you'll see that there's lots of bits and pieces that go into creating a house like this. The whole journey from start to finish has been amazing. Yes, there's been lots of ups and downs. We've had to conquer COVID, shutdown, Christmas, Camden flooding more than once now. The rain has been ridiculous over this build process. We've had lots of challenges facing us, but we have got here in the end. All of our trades and suppliers and our Edgecliff Homes family have been amazing, supporting us from the start to the end. We could not thank anybody enough for what they have done for us. The pillows are going in, the fireplace is on, the rugs are going down, and the beds are getting made. That's the exciting part now. This house is now turning into our home, and we cannot wait to enjoy the many memories that we're going to create here. From when the three of us walked on site that first day here at the Morley project to where we are now, we are all completely different people. The progress, the knowledge, like basements are now easy to us. We know exactly what we're doing, how to put it together.
To have your home look absolutely beautiful, you don't need to be spending huge amounts of money to do it.
There's a lot of cool colours, yet it doesn't feel cold in here. You've actually nailed it.